Well, I'm here at the test centre, driving test centre, to pick up my paperwork to show that I've passed the motorbike driving test here in Thailand. I just go through what it entails, and if you want to take the opportunity to do the test, it'll give you a little bit of insight. Right, so number one, you have to find yourself a school, a driving school, and register. To enable you to register, you will need two things. The first one is a certificate of residence where you are in Thailand and where you're living. You get that from immigration. Go up to the local immigration office, present your paperwork, proof of where you're staying, and they give you a certificate of residence. So that will cost you, well, it cost me 300 baht. And the next thing you will need is a certificate to say that you're fit and healthy to do the test. Now, this one is a little bit more obscure, if you like. I found a clinic, a local clinic to where I am, went in, asked if they do the certificate of health for driving tests. Yes, no problem. So they give you a form, fill it out, and I put personal details in. They asked me for my height and my weight, and from that they calculated that I had perfect blood pressure and eyesight tests, etc., etc., and that cost me 100 baht. So happy days. I'm now fit as a fiddle, and can ride with the confidence that I'm hopefully not going to have fall over. The test itself. Now, when you register at your chosen school, the test is conducted over 2 days. So day one started 7 o'clock in the morning. You go into the classroom. You're given a computer to sit at with a unique login number, and once you log in, there's a data bank of 2,000 questions, which 50 are presented to you randomly, and there are some multi-choice answering system. So you need, out of that 50 questions, you need to get a 90% pass rate, 45 answers correct to pass. This is okay if you've done a driving test or you're a driver in your home country. It shouldn't be too difficult. I would say there are some obscure signs which just got Thai writing on that you need to memorise, and the only problem I found was some of the translation of the questions from Thai to English. You needed to be a little bit of a Sherlock Holmes to decipher exactly what they were asking. But other than that, it was straightforward. The riding aspect of it in the afternoon was to memorise the course you need to do and practice your riding skills. And you can alternate between classroom and riding through the course of the day, of day one. So the riding course to actually pass your test is very simple. It's a couple of stop signs, a bend, half of a figure of 8, and then you go along a board about 300 mil wide, 10 metres long. You've got to stay on that board for balance, and once you've done that, you're passed. So on day 2, on the next Saturday was test day. Went into the classroom at 8 o'clock, and we sat and watched videos till 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know how good this is as a teaching aid. I found it very boring and switched off very quickly. the videos are obviously in Thai, but they've all got subtitles. But it's not conducive, I would say, to the best way to learn the rules of the road. Then you come out, you do your practiced circuit. There was no practice, you're straight into it. Took at least all of 5 minutes, if that. And then you come back and do your questionings on the computer. As I say, you must get 45 questions right out of 50. It's if you've got your license in your home country, it's relatively easy. Say the only problem is the translation aspect of it all. Once you pass your test, as I did, I got 47 out of 50. You come to the test centre on another day to get this bit of paper to say that you've passed your test. Now, I have to take this registration paper up to the Department of Transport, driving licence. So that's it really. It is a simple process. It doesn't cost you a great deal of money. 1,000 baht to register, 100 baht for medical certificate, 300 baht for your certificate of residence. Pass your test and you're ready to go. The reason that I'm doing this is that some people don't realise that if you're a long-term resident in Thailand, although you bring, like I do, bring a international driving licence, that licence is valid for 1 year in your country, the UK in this case. But in Thailand, it's only valid for 3 months. It's very unlikely that they will ever check it up and to give you a fine. But if something did happen, and touch wood, hope it doesn't, your tax and insurance would be null and void. So it's number one was just to be compliant in Thailand as the country. And number two was quite simple. It gives me something to do during the day. Like most days, long-term stay here, you need to keep yourself occupied. So by doing a little course like this, it's another couple of days filled up, and you're not becoming one of the statistics that end up in the bar at 11 o'clock drinking, watching the world go by. So that is it really. It's quite, if you're thinking of doing it, it's worthwhile. It's enjoyable. The classroom aspect of it, I'm not here to question the Thai, how they do their testing of guys on motorcycles and cars, but in my view, it could be improved. There is no road work. It is purely on the course and at the school. There's no public road riding, getting used to that. It's all school-based, and then you're expected to go out and learn your skills. For me, it's quite interesting. In the UK, as a bike rider, got my full licence. I've got a advanced ticket for advanced riding, and also was before I came here a observer for the IAM for advanced riding, bringing people up through their test. So I had got a little bit of insight of testing and what goes on in the UK, especially with the Institute of Advanced Motorcyclists. Must say it's far superior at home than it is here. Even though here you've probably got 4 times as many bikes on the road, but it's their way of testing, it's their way of dealing with motorcyclists and getting them up to a standard, whatever standard they deem that to be. But other than that, happy days. I'm now going to go to Bangla Mall, find the Ministry of Transport, sounds like a Monty Python sketch, but present this to get my card. So I'll leave you there. I'm going to jump on the bike and go now. I'll see you a little bit further down the line. And like always, if you like this content, please smash that subscribe button. Give me some support and help me out on my algorithms with YouTube to give me a rating. So until then, till the next time, I'll bid you farewell. And under the morning sun, 8 o'clock, it's getting warm, I'll have another drink of water. See you later.